Hey, I'm Parker Kligerman, and here are three things I'm paying attention to as the NASCAR Cup Series heads to the Bristol race this coming weekend. And once again, back on the concrete. For the first time since 2020, NASCAR is no longer on the dirt, but back to the concrete here, which means these drivers and teams will be possibly dealing with some different conditions than we'd see in the summer. See, in the spring, it can be a little bit cooler, which means the rubber lays down differently, the track can react differently. And so we could see a different style of racing than we've seen there in the summer races here on the concrete, but a big deal for the sport to go back to the concrete after being on the dirt for so many years. Another thing on my mind, Joey Logano and the 22 team. What is going on there? They're 30th in points right now after the first four races, and Joey said to the media at the North Wilkesboro test that he has never experienced a start this bad to his season ever. But if you're a big fan of the 22, there are reasons to be optimistic. He talked about how basically this is a championship team. They have been through rough patches before. They will find their way out of this. He said some of the reasons that they are where they are has been one. They had speed at the super speedways, but they didn't have it at Las Vegas or Phoenix, and they just haven't been able to score the points. And some things have been out of their control. So if this team can get some of their mojo back, I expect the 22 team and Joe Logano to be fast once again, maybe this weekend at Bristol on the concrete in the spring, the first time this next-gen car. Another thing on my mind is the Toyotas. They were super fast at Phoenix. Although that was the new simple diffuser short track package, maybe this new body from Toyota is showing them that they have a little bit more capability at the short tracks in terms of downforce. Something might be different there. If they can go and take that performance into Bristol, that will be on everybody's minds. They actually had all of their main teams qualifying the top 10 at Phoenix, which was really impressive. And then another team that I'd be paying attention to this weekend is RFK. They had both cars finish in the top 10 at Phoenix. They won 2 years ago in the Bristol summer race with Chris Buescher. And Brad Keselowski is the last driver to win the Bristol spring race on concrete. He's trying to break that 102 race winless streak. Maybe this is the weekend that he can finally break through if they have the same capability that they had at Phoenix, and maybe find some of what they had just there at Bristol 2 years ago for Chris Buescher. This could be the weekend that he turns it all around. Those are the things I'm paying attention to, but it should be a very interesting weekend as the NASCAR Cup Series gets back on the concrete at Bristol.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.